How's everybody doing? I hope you're blessed beyond what you deserve. I'm certainly blessed beyond what I deserve. I've shared with you some of the stuff from a performance standpoint. It's not easy to have 23 years of proven success over and over and over again. I don't say that and boast. I don't. I just say that I get it. I've worked hard. I've grown a career from the time I was 19 years old, to being fully deployed in a sales leadership role where I had a team that made a lot of money, and all of a sudden, my whole career, all those things that I worked for, they weren't worth it anymore. You know why they weren't worth it? Because all of a sudden, I couldn't get it off my heart, the leveraging that was going on. I couldn't get it out of my mind. Every single time you would go into one of these meetings where you have someone with this controlled narrative that is disseminating, again, with such cadence that it's like rhythm and blues, right? It's gotta be good. No, it's not good. And I'll tell you why it's not good as we go through this. It's not to embarrass anyone that's out there that's working for this, agenda. I get it. I get why you're, excited about it. But think about this. If we truly wanted to have equal pay in the workplace, right? Why don't we just do it? Why don't we just do it? Right? Just do it. And that's the saying I think that we all say. You know why? Because it's not what the people that have all of the control, okay, that's not what they want. And like it or not, those people are the same people that's making up your legislation that you believe in is going to come back around and disseminate equality across the masses. It ain't gonna happen. You want equal pay in the workplace? You go up into your next diversity and inclusion meeting and you write your salary on the board, and you have everybody else come up and write their salary on the board. Okay? Then we talk about why we have gaps in these pays. Because there's only one thing the workplace can be diverse and inclusive about. Show me the money. That's it. That's the only, outside of that, you know what they have to do? Obey the law. But they don't disseminate that messaging that way, right? It's like a big group hug, but it's shallow. It's shallow. Now, you may come back now and say, okay, well, hold on now, David. We thought we was talking about some type of a seeing the do and, something about, this godly perspective. It is. You often hear in Matthew 20 the story about the vineyard owner who goes out and hires, the people in the beginning of the morning, and by the time the end of the day comes, everybody's getting paid the same thing. And, it's a story about the kingdom of heaven. It's really what the story is based upon. It's really, what the parable is based upon. But there's something else that's there too. You know what that is? Everybody knew what everybody was making. And go into the next diversity and inclusion meeting and write your salary on the board. Because you know what's going to happen? You go get fired. I know this. You can't do that. Okay? Because that's not the way it works. And what God put on my heart to do and seeing to do is to give you something to point out. Do it in a way to where you don't put yourself at risk. You don't need to go risk your job. You don't need to go risk your career. God put it on my heart to be here. He doesn't need all of us to run off and go tell the world, we just ain't gonna work no more. No. But he gave me an opportunity with a narrative that is mine to share with you and to shine some light on those things that sometimes seem like they're so right, but not. Because you don't want to know the truth about it. The truth about it is that it's full of the little g God. It's full of you. It's full of your features. It's full of my features. It's full of whatever features it decides to talk about that day. And it uses those features to leverage